Good evening and welcome to Edgerton, Ohio, as we get set for boys basketball on a Tuesday night. Tonight it is the BBC against the GMC here this evening, and for a second time this year, it's the 11-9 Montpelier Locos against the 6-15 Edgerton Bulldogs. These are two teams that met back on January 20th in Montpelier. It's a rare year where these two are playing twice in the same season, and they are two scheduled games this season because of a quirk in their schedules. They both had an open date, so they thought, let's play a home-and-home this year, and I believe it is just a one-year situation of this happening. Montpelier on the heels of a split weekend, Friday night euphoria as they won a BBC championship, their first ever conference title in boys basketball in the BBC, and the first conference title in basketball for boys hoops in any league since the 1955-56 season. Meanwhile, for Edgerton, and by the way, then they followed that up with a tough night to come back on Saturday night, struggled and lost handily at Ayersville. Overall, though, Montpelier has won 3 of their last 4. For Edgerton, they've dropped 4 of their last 6 games. They won Friday night against Hicksville and then lost Saturday night to North Central in what is a tournament preview game. Montpelier and Edgerton, conversation with the two head coaches presented by Brian Ford Lincoln. Coming up next, we'll be joined by Brett Grieser and Nick Ramos on B-Rock Sports.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses, you'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, their trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication, and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. Time now for our conversation with the coach as we catch up with Edgerton frontman Brett Grieser. And, well, Brett, kind of looking back to last weekend, a split over the 2 games. What were some of your takeaways from the doubleheader last weekend?
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you guys for your coverage as always. I thought our kids played extremely well Friday night against Hicksville. I thought we shared the ball at an efficient level, and we were really balanced offensively, which is something we talk about a lot. The more that we can get scoring from multiple people, obviously the more difficult we are to defend. But I thought defensively, Friday night was probably one of our best outings of the year, if not the best. Just very proud of those kids. Saturday night, we kind of got out to a slow start. North Central played extremely well. They shot it at a very high level from the perimeter, so we got to do a better job at that. But you know, pretty good environment at North Central on senior night, and I thought our kids fought back, gave ourselves a chance there towards the end after a slow start. But obviously, you know, going to have to play better, going to have to guard a little bit better when we see them again here in a week. But proud of our kids, proud of where we're at, and just looking forward to tonight.
All right, so Brett, we're into the final week of the regular season here. What are you looking to accomplish? And I know just probably trying to clean things up, but is there anything outstanding that you're looking to really kind of focus on here this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think as a basketball coach or really as a program, you're trying to shore up everything. You know, you want to execute offensively. You want to defend at a high level. Obviously, you know, all eyes are on Montpelier right now, but once we get through this evening and hopefully play well, then all of our attention goes to North Central and putting ourselves in the best possible situation to be successful. But I really think it's everything: executing in the half court, defending at a high level, making jump shots, rebounding the basketball. It's, in my opinion, it never stops. You always want to get better at all areas.
Are you guys playing your best basketball of the year right now?
You know, that's something we talk to our kids about. You want to make sure you're peaking at the right time. And I thought, again, going back to Friday night against Hicksville, I thought that was one of our best efforts of the year, just as a holistic approach, just both ends of the floor. Saturday night, I thought we could have been a little bit better, but at the same time, you got to give credit to North Central, who shot the basketball extremely well. So that's the goal. Obviously, that's the goal. No matter what sports you coach, you want to be peaking when tournament time comes, and so we hope so. But it's going to be important for us to have a good week of practice as we continue to prepare for that.
All right, you mentioned your opponent tonight in Montpelier. What do you know about them?
You know, first and foremost, they're good. They're having one of their better years in a long time. Obviously, the newly crowned Buckeye Border champions, and you know, kind of a neat story there. First time I think I saw from like 1950 something, and they're good. They got leadership. They got senior leaders. They got kids that make plays, and obviously we battled them earlier in the year. We didn't make enough plays down the stretch the first time we played them, but it'll be a good challenge for us. It'll be a good game, hopefully. And but no, they're a good team. They're well coached, and they've had a nice year over there.
Tempo-wise, what would you like to see, Brett, kind of unfold tonight? What do you think Montpelier would like to see?
Yeah, I think we both kind of play similar, if I'm being honest, and I don't want to speak for Montpelier, but we want to push, and it doesn't matter who we play. We want to push, but with the understanding that push doesn't mean rush. And so that's something we talk to the kids about all the time. We want to run the floor, and if we can get an open shot in transition or a layup, we want to do that. But at the same time, just because we're pushing the basketball in the floor doesn't mean that we're taking quick shots. And so if it's not there, get the ball out and run the offense. And I think Montpelier plays the same way, at least from the outside looking in. Obviously, you know, we got to execute in the half court, both teams, and so should be a good matchup, hopefully.
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Edgerton head coach Brett Grieser. Brett, appreciate the time. Always enjoyed the conversations. Best of luck here tonight.
Hey, thank you very much, as always. Thank you guys for your coverage. I would like to give a shout-out to our two seniors tonight on senior night, Caden Knurk and Landon Perry, K-Dog and LP. Very proud of them and thank them for all they've done for our program.
We echo that. Brett Grieser, front man with Edgerton, our conversation with the coach. Stay with us. More to come on the pregame show when we come back.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528. For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
You worked hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. And it's time again for our conversation with the coach on the pregame show as we catch up with Montpelier head coach Nick Ramos. And, well, Nick, quite the exciting night it was last Friday night as you guys were able to grab a piece of the conference title. First time since, the mid to late 50s? Must have been an exciting night last Friday night.
Yeah, it really was an exciting night. Yeah, I couldn't ask for anything more out of the boys. They played really hard. Came out kind of slow there in the first quarter, 16-4, but started to fight back there in the second and made a good, strong push in the third. And then, I mean, it was a tight game all the way up until, I want to say, 4 or 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I think it might have still been tied at 35-35, and then we just went on from there.
X's and O's wise, what did you take away not only from that game, but even the game Saturday with Ayersville? What were some of your takeaways from what you saw on the court with the guys over the weekend?
Well, I mean, Friday night, I thought that the first quarter we didn't execute very well in the half court on the offensive end. Defensively, Friday night, Fayette just shot the ball and lights out like they always do, especially in that first quarter. And then Saturday night, we just couldn't get anything going. That GMC style of basketball, just getting pushed around and shoved and kind of grabbed and pulled. And, our boys aren't really used to that yet. So that's something that we still got to work on. But we're working towards it and trying to get better at that kind of that style of basketball as well, because those are the teams that you have to beat in order to get out of your districts. So that's what we're looking forward to, hopefully.
Well, here we are, final week of the regular season, believe it or not. Anything that you're spending some extra time on this week, looking to clean up a week before the tournament gets underway?
Well, the same thing that we've been struggling with all season, a little bit of pressure. We're looking to not, freeze up in those moments. Not I don't want to say panic, but put our teammates in a better position that they're there to help when we get in those pressure situations. That way, people don't feel like they're out on an island. Yeah, that's really what we're trying to do. Work through those pressure situations, try and get better in our half-court offense. I mean, we do a nice job of getting up and down the floor, but we need to do a better job of sitting back in our half-court offense and trying to score out of that.
All right, tonight, round 2, if you will, with Edgerton, a team that you beat about a month ago. What do you remember about round 1 with them?
I remember it was a close game. I remember that they trapped us right away at half court. We have to do a better job of that tonight in order to come out to a good start. So that's one thing I remember. I remember they always shoot the ball well and they shoot a lot, so we're gonna have to be ready for that.
All right, give me a scouting report on what you expect to see out of the Bulldogs tonight.
I expect pressure. I expect a lot of pressure out of the Bulldogs. I've been watching a little bit of their last couple of games, and that's what they bring in everywhere. They're trying to trap right away, and they're right in your face. So that's where we're at.
Well, it's that time of the year, Nick, where you want to be playing your best basketball of the year. You've won 8 of your last 11. Safe to say you are playing your best basketball of the year right now?
I think so. You know what? We did have a little bit of a letdown on Saturday night just because I don't know if it was just a little bit of a championship hangover or what that was. But, we didn't really show up to play Saturday night. So I'm hoping that was just a fluke. And then the boys we had a good day of practice yesterday. So hopefully the boys snap out of it and we can come out and get a win in Edgerton tonight.
It's our conversation with the coach, catching up with Montpelier frontman Nick Ramos. Nick, always appreciate the time. Best of luck in this one tonight.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for having me. I appreciate all the coverage.
Stay with us. More on the pregame when we come back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the third generation, and it all started with my Grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op. Welcome back to Edgerton. This is our next to last regular season boys game. Friday night will be in Eden for Tenora at Eden on the final home game for seniors there. And in between that, we have girls tournament basketball. That'll be tomorrow night, Eden at Antwerp in an opening round sectional semifinal game. Time to meet the starting lineups for this one tonight for the Montpelier Locos, coached by Nick Ramos. It'll be Drake Summer, a 5'11 senior, James Camper, a 6-foot senior, Grant Garrell, a 6'6 senior, starts in the middle, Braden Brink, a 6'2 senior, and Kenneth Smeltzer, a 6'2" sophomore. For the Edgerton Bulldogs on their senior night, it is this lineup. Both the seniors are starting tonight. First, Scotty Krantz, a 6'3 junior, Corey Herman, a 6'2 junior, Joel Walkup, a 6-foot junior, and then the two seniors starting tonight in their final home regular season game, Landon Perry, a 6'3" senior, and Caden Knurk, a 6'1" senior. Those are the lineups brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, remember Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. The officials working the game tonight that have their eyes on the game, being presented to you by the Tri-State Vision Center. They are Zach Grosjean, Bryce Bailey, and Tyson Schnitke. For all of your eye care needs, remember the Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. Coverage tonight also being brought to you by Yarger Flagle Investment Services of downtown Edgerton, Ohio. For the best selection of investments and insurance needs in the area, remember Yarger Flagle Investment Services of downtown Edgerton. Edgerton won an exciting JV game tonight, had a little of everything. Bulldogs rallied and then hang on for a 30-29 win over Montpelier. Montpelier comes in at 11-9 on the year. They are the co-champs in the BBC at 6-1, sharing that championship with Pettisville. They have won 3 of their last 4. They defeated Edgerton earlier this year in a game at Montpelier, 51-42. Edgerton 6-15, went 2-5 in the GMC. The tip from Edgerton is coming up when we come back.
Painting in the winter is now a possibility with Clark & Kensington's low VOC, making the paint smell very low. And Clark & Kensington is also ultra durable, resists cracking, peeling, and flaking, and provides a mold and mildew resistant finish, and has the primer built right in. So now is the time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from brushes and rollers to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408. Busy couple of weeks here in Northwest Ohio as we get tournament play underway, of course, along with these final couple of games. Again, tomorrow night, Eden at Antwerp in our girls' opening night broadcast game. That will be a 7 o'clock start time coming up tomorrow night, with coverage starting at about 6:40 here on B-Rock 100.9. Meanwhile, on Friday night, as we said, it's Tenora at Eden in boys basketball, and Saturday night we'll be in Montpelier as the Lady Locos play the winner of that Antwerp and Eden game coming up on Saturday night. Again, a 7 o'clock tip time on Saturday evening. Krantz, Herman, Walkup, Knurk, and Perry starting for Edgerton. Summer, Camper, Garrell, Brink, and Smeltzer going for Montpelier. Tonight is a Tuesday night. I double-checked the calendar that make sure that today was Tuesday and tonight was Tuesday night. But the pregame from the moment I got here until getting on the air tonight was definitely a Monday feel. So we're just thankful that this thing is on the air, because there were a number of different factors that we won't go into detail about, but a number of different factors that could have very easily kept us off the air, from anything here in the gymnasium to anything back or not back at the radio station tonight. So we're just ready to get this thing on underway here this evening. Both these teams looking for some late season momentum. Let's start with Montpelier. They hope, for their perspective, that Friday night win, that as great as it was, isn't the high point of their season. They don't want now to go down that steep hill and have that be the big thing. They had to come back and play a tough situation game Saturday night at Ayersville in the, as we said earlier, the euphoria of winning a title, and they hope that that's not their high point. Meanwhile, for Edgerton, they're trying to find some late season magic here. They've dropped 4 of their last 6, really not the season that they hoped it would be. Did graduate, if you recall, a lot of kids from last year, and there were going to be some bumps in the road for Edgerton this year as they were acclimating some new kids to the varsity spotlight. But I think if you asked Brett Greaser and his staff and that team, they would have hoped for a better 6-15 season. But the beauty of everything is that you get a second opportunity come postseason time. Edgerton will host North Central. Despite all of that, they had a higher seed. They get a home game under this new setup, of course, so they'll host North Central on a week from tomorrow night. Montpelier will have to be on the road as they will play at Patrick Henry coming up in just a little bit, a little more than a week from tonight. They're finishing the announcements here again on senior night in Edgerton. Glad you could be with us. Montpelier will be in their traveling blues with the white numbers in lettering. Edgerton in their home whites with the maroon numbers this evening. Edgerton won the JV game 30-29 over Montpelier. For Edgerton, this is their final regular season game of the year. So tonight, and then they'll have a little more than a week off. They'll have an 8-day layoff until they play that tournament game against North Central. For Montpelier, they'll play Friday night against Fairview on the road and then have a game on Wednesday in tournament play. So what's your poison there? What would you prefer? Longer layoff, get everybody healthy, play one more game, and stay sharp? I think if I'm Montpelier, I like that position a little bit more by getting one more game in this coming weekend. Grant Gurrell waiting at center circle. Our thanks to Athletic Director Keith Merlett for helping us be able to complete the night tonight, along with IT man John Van Osdale, who was called in to make this thing go as smooth as possible this evening as well. Zach Grosjean has the game ball. He's ready to toss it in the air. Krantz is standing across from Gurrell, and this Tuesday night game is underway with Montpelier controlling it offensively, moving right to left. Brink will cross the timeline, go left side to Summer. Montpelier are going to see Edgerton go 2-3 to start this. Summer fires a 3 to start the night. It is off target, no good, but it's an offensive rebound. The putback is no good from Brink, and then the rebound to Walkup, who pushes it strong the other way. Kicks it out to Krantz. Krantz dribble penetrates below the foul line, loops it over to Knurk. Shot fake to a take to the baseline, rotates it around now to Herman. Herman hands to Krantz. He'll fire a straight on 3 and get nothing but nylon. Scotty Krantz, first points of the night, and Edgerton grabs the 3-2 lead. Edgerton fell 51-42 in that game that was played back in late January. Short corner entry to Smeltzer. Extra pass to Summer. His little shorty is off target, no good. Knurk snares the rebound. Great look for Montpelier, just unable to finish it along the baseline. Walk up, couple steps below the foul line, flips it out now to Krantz. Krantz over, pull-up jumper, left elbow, 15-footer, nothing but nylon. Krantz has hit the first 2 of the night for Edgerton, and they have a very quick 5-0 lead on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard. Feeding off perhaps the emotion of a senior night. Summer to Gurrell. Gurrell weaves it over to the left elbow, a couple of steps below. Loops it out now to Camper. He'll drop it down to Smeltzer along the baseline to Summer. Another jump shot that's on the way that's way too strong. That one from about 8 feet. Montpelier has missed their first 4 shots. Knurk hits a 3. And it's 8-0. Edgerton 3 for 3 from the field to start this. And Nick Ramos has seen enough. 8-zip Dogs, not even 2 minutes in. Timeout on the floor.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Well, Edgerton at home, terrific start, knocking down their first 3 shots of the night. A couple of them are threes, while Montpelier begins the night 0 for 4. And they've gotten terrific looks, Montpelier has. 3 of those 4 shots either in the painted area or along that baseline on the left side, just unable to cash in. No changes for Montpelier. And as we take a look at Edgerton, they'll stay with their 5 that started tonight as well. It'll be Montpelier possession in the backcourt. Brink to inbounds on the sideline. He'll throw it into Summer, who will walk it up across midcourt right to left. Summer snaps it over to the right side to Camper. Camper to Gurrell, middle of the floor at the top of the key. Gurrell bounce pass over to Summer on the left foul line extended. He'll give it up now to Brink. Brink between the legs, angling to the left side, leans in, takes a tough glass jumper, no good. Offensive rebound put back is good by Grant Gurrell to get Montpelier on the board. Both rebounds for Montpelier are offensive boards, and that'll stop the beginning 8-0 run to this one. On the wing, Krantz circles it out in front now to Walkup. Walkup over on the wing, snaps it out in front now to Scotty Krantz. 5:40 to go, first quarter. 8-2 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Coming right now to Knurk. Knurk dribble drive to the foul line. Bounce pass coming back to the right to Herman. Turns baseline. Little flip shot along that baseline is no good. The rebound to Montpelier and Gurrell. Their first defensive rebound. A pull-up 3 for Gurrell is off target, no good. Camper the offensive board. Gives it up now to Brink. Brink back over to Camper. Down low to Summer. He'll toss it out to Brink. Rainbow three off the iron. It clangs, no good. Gurrell has an offensive rebound. Line up or fall into his lap. The spin move is no good by Gurrell. Putback is no good by Montpelier. They're getting shots, just unable to finish. Here's Knurk. Swatted away by Gurrell. Get it out of here, says Grant Gurrell as he blocks that shot into the Montpelier bench. First sub of the night for either team is going to be Hayden Sharps for the Locos. Trailing 8-2, 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. Krantz between the circles, handling it. Montpelier man-to-man. Krantz gives it up over on the right side to Herman. Herman, little shake and bake move to the wing. Comes to the foul line to Walkup. Trying to power his way. Smeltzer stopped him twice. The spin back is no good. The rebound by Perry is swatted out of bounds. It will stay with Edgerton. Bulldogs, after hitting their first three, have missed their last four. Montpelier is 1 for the quarter. Double-digit shot attempts, it appears. 2, 4, 6, 1 for 10 to start this game. But yet only trailing 8-2. Inbounds comes into the backcourt to the safety valve, Krantz. He'll bring it ahead. Waiting for him is Sharps. It's handed now to Knurk. Brett Grieser riding the two seniors. Perry on the left point. Now over on the foul line, extended to Krantz. Krantz attacks left side of the baseline. Got help, Montpelier did from Brink, but Krantz still able to knock it in. And he has 7 of the 10, and the lead is 10-2. Edgerton midway through the first quarter. Sharps to Brink, spots for three. Brick City, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Smeltzer has it, then had it poke free. Smeltzer got it back in the lane, hands to Sharps, who's fouled. Montpelier, 6 of their 7 rebounds are offensive boards, as Hayden Sharps will shoot a pair. Didn't see who they gave that foul to. Perry got it. Perry will get his first. Sharps unable to hit the free throw. Maddox Baker in for the first time for Landon Perry. Summer comes back for Montpelier and will get Camper. Varsity boys basketball. Ottawa Hills 11, Delta 6 after 1 quarter of play. Second Sharps free throw is in and out and no good, but Gurrell an offensive rebound. Backing his way in, tosses it out to Sharps. Sharps along the baseline. Now to Brink, and he'll try to splash in a three. It's off target, no good. Defensive rebound for Edgerton, grabbed by Walkup. Pushing it up the far sideline. No turnovers yet for either team. Montpelier had a bunch even as they won over Edgerton back in January. Edgerton also had a tough turnover night, but both off to a good start here this evening. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. 10-2 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Montpelier man-to-man. Herman on the right side. Gives it up out in front to Knurk. Around the horn now to Krantz. Krantz looks to the low post, but flashing high. Baker foul line jumper is good. Maddox Baker getting into the scoring column. 12-2 Edgerton in this start. Here's Gurrell, top side, over to Sharps. Sharps to the baseline to Brink. Muscles it up, went up, came down with it, so it'll be a jump ball, and the arrow will belong to Edgerton. A dreadful start from the field for Montpelier. Trying to do everything they can to just weather this opening quarter. Trailing 12-2. On the other side, it's Edgerton off to a fantastic start offensively. Here's Walkup giving it up to Krantz. He'll chuck the three, no good. Rebound saved by Herman. Now it's Walkup after a collision, comes over to Baker for three, no good. Rebound to Walkup again, and in the lane, he's going to be fouled. Tyson Schnittke says it'll be Drake Summer getting the foul, his first, team's first of this first quarter of play. Kellen Sanchez in for Caden Knurk. Knurk and Perry doing their job in getting the senior night start, giving Edgerton a lift. Bryce Bailey handing the ball to Sanchez, who will trigger in. Bounce pass into the wing, onto the wing. Herman's three, he knew it was off target right away. Offensive rebound, Walkup, his third offensive board. Shot on the way is blocked. And then the rebound is grabbed by Kenneth Smeltzer. Great job of staying straight up that time. Here's Gurrell. against the 2-3. Skip pass to Brink, to the baseline, to Sharps for the 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Montpelier. Sharps goes up and sees that shot swatted out of bounds. 1 for 15 from the field is Montpelier. Chavez Martin, who has been really good in his role off the bench for Montpelier, checks in for the first time. Smeltzer in the lane to Martin. Now back to Smeltzer as we're about ready to hit the 2-minute mark left in this first quarter. Summer around to Sharps. Wants to attack baseline. Sanchez sealed that off. Flips it out in front now. Summer had it poked away. Ball is loose. We're going to get a jump ball, and Montpelier will maintain possession, and Summer may have gotten head hit to the floor that time. They're going to make sure he is okay as James Camper will come in for him. 12-2 Edgerton, 1:55 to play, quarter number 1 here on this Tuesday night of boys basketball. Smeltzer to Gurrell, out to Camper now on the left point. Flashing high is Smeltzer, wrap around, pass down low. Chavez Martin bangs in the lay-in. Good team basketball that time by Montpelier as they spin it around and get a look on the inside. Baker out in front to Herman. 90 seconds to play in the quarter. 12-4 Edgerton with the lead and the ball. Sanchez pushes it over now to Krantz. Coming out on top, it's Herman. He'll rotate it around to Sanchez. They wait for the low post interchange. May have missed walk-up, though. Now it's Baker out in front. Attacks into the lane, trying to slice his way to the basket. Montpelier took it away, though. They'll give it up to Krantz. Krantz to Baker. 1:10 to go in the quarter. 12-4 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Sanchez on the wing. Backdoor cut for Baker. Turned away defensively. Has to get rid of it. Back to Sanchez. He'll try baseline. Bounce pass in through the hands and out of the hands of Corey Herman. Boy, that was a tough look through traffic. First turnover Edgerton. Martin to Smeltzer. The leaner off glass is short. The rebound, though, to Chavez Martin. Right place, right time. Martin with 4 off the bench as he gets the finish. 12-6 Edgerton. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Herman, a couple of pump fakes. Now tosses it back out to Krantz. He's tripped up on his way to the basket. The foul on the floor will be on James Camper. His first, team second. Plenty of time for Edgerton to get a good look here. Noah Weaver, 6'1" sophomore, reports in for the first time for Edgerton. Sanchez will be the inbounds man. Sanchez into Weaver. Out on top now to Krantz. Will the Dogs hold for one? 25 seconds left, first quarter. 12-6 Edgerton. Here's Baker. Gets a screen. Hands it now to Herman. 15 to shoot. Herman out near midcourt. Gurrell on him. Coming out for a high ball screen was Weaver. Herman, though, dribble penetrates into the lane. Martin got some ball, but also some body as well. Chavez will get the foul. And to the free throw line will be Corey Herman. Herman, first foul shots of the night for the Bulldogs. Montpelier 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Herman in and out, no good. Knurk waiting at the table. It would be for Herman if Herman is able to bury this free throw. Second one is good. That'll get Herman on the board. And he'll get a breather for the final 5 seconds and then the quarter overlap. Inbounds comes to Smeltzer. He's at midcourt, looks ahead. Sharps launches a three. No good. Rebound Edgerton to close out the first quarter of play. Edgerton with a good start. They hold a 13-6 lead over Montpelier after one on B-Rock Sports.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Edgerton with a promising start from the field after making their first three. Were 5 of 13 overall for the quarter, 2 of 5 from the three-point line. Montpelier worse, 3 of 19. That's a lot of shots. 3 of 19, 0 for 7 from three-point distance. Tons of offensive rebounds for Montpelier. A traveling violation on Edgerton will be their second turnover. Rebounds are fairly close, but on the offensive rebounds, 9 of the 11 rebounds for Montpelier in that first quarter are offensive boards. Edgerton had 4 offensive rebounds. Here's Sharps, wants to go baseline. Sealed off by a double team. Comes out now to Camper. He'll jam it to the post. Martin working inside is killing Edgerton on the interior. He got a look there and has grabbed a couple of rebounds and put them back in. So producing off that Montpelier bench. This is as close as they've been in a little while. It's 13-8. Baker on the left point with a basketball against this man-to-man. Now coming high, it's Weaver. He'll swing it around to Krantz. Krantz to Knurk. Knurk on the elbow, gives it back up now to Krantz. A lot of standing offensively here for Edgerton. They'll give it to Walkup. Walkup gets into the painted area on the low block, flips it out now to Weaver. Weaver to a 15-footer, get it out. That's Garrell's second block of the night as he swats that one out of bounds, utilizing that 6'6 frame extremely well. Edgerton keeps it, though, in a 13-8 advantage for the Bulldogs early in the second quarter. Baker to Krantz. This is a set play. It's a 3 on the way, and it's off target, no good. Rebound to Brink for the Locos. Pushing it ahead, going to the glass, and Baker going to make him earn it at the line as Maddox Baker will get his first foul. And 2 free throws here for Braden Brink. In the championship Friday win for Montpelier, Brink led the Locos offensively as he was able to get to 22 on that night. Buries his first point of the night as he hits that free throw. Montpelier trying to work their way back into this thing. Trailing 13-9 right now as Knurk for Edgerton is replaced by Corey Herman. Tomorrow night, girls tournament basketball, Eden at Antwerp in our broadcast game. 7 o'clock tip time on the air at about 6:40 with the pregame. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the miss, grab by Walkup, who's off to a good start on the glass for Edgerton. Krantz had brought it up, hands to Herman, who just came back in. Herman all the way around circles, gives to Walkup. He'll chuck the 3. It's a brick, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Sharps for Montpelier. 31-13, Ottawa Hills at the half, pounding Delta in boys hoops tonight. Here's Hayden Sharps, top side. Over to the right side, it's tipped by Baker. Good hands defensively. Camper went over to try to snatch it away, but Baker got the last tip and knocked it out of bounds. From the sideline, Camper for Montpelier into Sharps. Back to Camper. Wrap around pass down low. Martin is double teamed. His kick out for Garrell, broken up by Krantz, who deflects out of bounds as Kenneth Smeltzer comes to the table and checks back in for the Locos. Smeltzer for Garrell. Smeltzer, Brink, Martin, Sharps, and Camper for Montpelier. Camper to a cutting Smeltzer, too easy. Kenneth Smeltzer lays it home. First, actually 2 things collapsed defensively for Edgerton. The 3 on the way from Weaver, no good, but they get an offensive rebound. Weaver wants another 3 on the wing. That's an air ball, no good. And the miss grab by Brink. Back to that last possession. A couple of things that broke down defensively for Edgerton. Defender lost his man, and then 0 help side. Camper reins in a 3, and Montpelier starting to get into a rhythm. They've made their first 3 of the quarter, and they have their first lead. They're in the midst right now of a 10-0 run. They have a 14-13 lead as we come back in 30.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen, and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Edgerton 0 for their first 5 in the second quarter. Montpelier is connected on their first 3, and Edgerton has fallen into one of those lulls that they'll tend to fall into, settling for threes. I love the three-point line in the game of basketball, but sometimes if you start settling and falling in love with it and give up better shots, and you're not making them, that can become a problem. Brett Grieser spends his first time out. Launching a 3, it's no good from Herman. Weak side rebound, though, grabbed by Walkup, and they'll reset. 14-13 Montpelier, 5 and change to play in this first half of basketball. Sanchez far side to Baker. Montpelier trying to dig in here man-to-man defensively. Edgerton has been 2-3. We'll see what happens next trip. Sanchez cross-court gives it to Krantz, who scored 7 in that opening quarter and has been held scoreless since. Now it's Walkup going right. Gives it up to Krantz. Krantz on the elbow. Pick and roll intercepted by Chavez Martin. That'll be a third Edgerton turnover in this first half. Montpelier has committed 1. Camper baseline right. Comes back out in front with a basketball at the volleyball line nearing midcourt. Rotates back. Back cut for Brink. Inside, wide open. Layup is good. Braden Brink. His first field goal of the night. He had hit that one free throw, remember, so he has 3. It's 16-13 Montpelier. 12 straight Montpelier points. Walkup's pass intercepted. It was deflected by Smeltzer, then intercepted by Smeltzer. Walkup then tapped it away as Gurrell comes to the table and comes back in for the Locos. Off the inbounds, it's knocked out of bounds. So it'll be Camper to throw it in on that baseline, nearing the 4-minute mark of this first half of the second quarter of this first half. 16-13. Edgerton has hit a drought now. Montpelier with a lead. Brink around to the baseline. Here's Smeltzer. His pass deflected by Sanchez. It was intended along that baseline for Chavez Martin, who has contributed 6 off the bench. Inbounds comes, it's intercepted. Thrown away and intercepted by Herman. Edgerton coming back the other way. Baseline take, Krantz leans back in to try to absorb a little contact, does, then his wraparound pass along that baseline is knocked away by the Locos and out of bounds. Inbounds on the far side, Kellen Sanchez for the Dogs. Bouncing it into Herman. Top the key to Walkup. He'll give back to Herman. Herman at the foul line, now to Baker. He'll hoist the 3, got it. Maddox Baker, a big shot when Edgerton needs it as he drills it from deep. Ties this thing at 16. Chavez Martin out to Kenneth Smeltzer. Smeltzer now around the horn. Brink touches it over to Camper. Camper trying to work on Baker, who not only got the deflection, got the steal, got it ahead. Now Sanchez comes back. Herman for 3, no good. Rebound, Brink, and then lost the handle. And it's now Krantz on a spin. Fade away to get Glass and score the field goal. Scotty Krantz, 9 for him. Edgerton leads 18-16. Both teams now, by the way, with 4 turnovers. Down to the baseline to Gurrell, who gets it in the lane. He loses the handle on it, turning it back over to Edgerton. Bulldogs seemingly have retaken momentum now. Still only have the 2-point lead. Gliding to the basket is Krantz. He's going to be fouled and will go to the line. I believe they're going to get Brink on the foul, and they do. Scotty Krantz, first free throws of the night for him. Free throw is no good. One more to come here for Krantz. Trying to add to the Edgerton lead. In and out, no good. The miss grabbed by Gurrell. Edgerton 1 for 4 at the foul line in this opening half. Montpelier is 1 for 5. Here is Gurrell going through the lane, no good. The miss is going to be grabbed by Walkup. That's Montpelier's first miss from the field in this quarter. Remember, they did have a few turnovers, though, where they didn't even get shots. Here's Herman. Spin move. Nice drop step and finish by Corey Herman. That's his first basket of the night. Edgerton has a 20-16 advantage. 2:05 left in the half here on WBNO FM and Bryan. Up and under. No from Sharps. Did everything right, just unable to finish. Coming out of the pack now with it. Swanton with a 27-25 lead over Stryker at the half in boys basketball. A traveling violation on Edgerton. We'll see them match Montpelier now in turnovers on the half with 5 apiece. Edgerton, when given the opportunity here in this second quarter, has extended their full court pressure. Not guarding the inbounds. Smeltzer gets it into Brink. Brink up ahead now. Brink into the front court, right side to Cooley, who has checked in for the first time. Griffin Cooley. Now it's Smeltzer. Back over to Brink. Brink at the free throw line. At the elbow gives to Gurrell. Knocked away from behind by Baker, but right into Brink's hands. 1:35 and rolling to play first half. 20-16 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Here's Brink, left side. Good job by Herman staying in front of him defensively. Now it's Gurrell. He'll give it up to Sharps as Montpelier will dig in with a little patience here. And then as I say that, the pass to the post, nobody home, and it's a giveaway. 6 of them now for Montpelier. Feels like just a couple of minutes ago I said they only had 1 turnover, but they've committed 5 in a hurry. Sanchez with a cut and inside. Can't cash in. Gurrell with a rebound. Bounces it ahead now for Cooley. He fumbles it away, and things are getting sloppy here in the second quarter on both sides. Krantz crashes in. That should be a charge. It is. Smeltzer was ready and waiting, and Krantz was going with reckless abandon. That'll be his first. 50 seconds left in the half. Camper reports in for Brink. (20-16) Dogs. It's been a back and forth second quarter here. Montpelier had early momentum, only to be taken back by Edgerton. Tough to say who has it now. Smeltzer to Gurrell. Gurrell in the lane. Gurrell with a left hand. It will not spin in. Defensive rebound snared by Edgerton and Walkup. He crashes into Camper, and it'll be a blocking foul. James Camper will have his second foul of this first half. It will put Joel Walkup on the line. Walkup has not been there tonight. Shoots 2. Nick Ramos asking Zach Grosjean about that last call. First free throw good by Walkup. One more chance here for Joe Walkup. 21-16 Dogs. 33 seconds left. First half. Edgerton 6 and 15. Second free throw no good. Gurrell went and got the rebound. Montpelier comes in at 11 and 9. Cooley up to the foul line. Rotates it over to Sharps. 25 seconds left. I think Nick Ramos wants one unless they get something really nice. Backdoor inside lay-in. Rotates out to Cooley. Nope, they'll take the 3, and it's way off target. No good. Offensive rebound. Gurrell puts it up. No good. Finally, a board to Edgerton and Herman, and now they'll get the last shot. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Pull up 3 at the volleyball line. No. And now Gurrell hoists one from 3/4 court. That is no good. And that will do it for the first half of basketball. Edgerton 21, Montpelier 16. Sit tight. The main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show gets underway next on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Beat the chill at Knocking Point Outfitters. Thaw heating products, rechargeable seats, hand warmers, and heated wraps for cold weather comfort. Grab a gift card for the perfect outdoor gift. Visit them on County Road 17, just south of US Route 6, outside of Bryan. Knocking Point Outfitters, your warmth destination. Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
Andy Brigle back with you here in Edgerton. Tuesday night, boys basketball sees Edgerton lead 21-16. Let's take a look at those first half statistics. Scotty Kronz leading all scorers for Edgerton with 9. Maddox Baker with 5. Corey Herman 3. Caden Knurk 3. And Joel Walkup with 1. For Montpelier, Chavez Martin 6 off the bench. 3 for James Camper, 2 apiece for Grant Garrell, Braden Brink, and Kenneth Smeltzer, and 1 point for Hayden Sharps in this opening half of play. Neither team shooting the basketball well. Edgerton 8 of 25 from the field, 3 for 13 from the three-point line. Montpelier 7 for 29 shooting in the first half, and only 1 of 10 shooting threes. Montpelier 1 for 4 at the foul line. Edgerton 2 for 6 shooting free throws in that first half. Turnovers are close. Edgerton committing 5, Montpelier with 7. Rebounds are tight as well. 19 boards for Montpelier, 17 rebounds for Edgerton. Edgerton did do a much better job in that second quarter of keeping Montpelier off the glass. Remember, they had 9 offensive rebounds in that opening quarter. Montpelier only able to grab 1 offensive board in the second. 21-16, Edgerton with a lead. More from the main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report in just a moment.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the third generation, and it all started with my Grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Halftime here in Edgerton. In case you just joined us, wanted to let you know what's happening the rest of the week. Girls tournament basketball tomorrow night as we start sectional play with Eden at Antwerp. Again, that's a 7 o'clock tip-off. It's the only game as we have turned now to home sites for the higher seeds for sectional play. So again, Eden at Antwerp tomorrow night. No game for us on Thursday. Friday night, the final boys regular season game, Tenora at Eden. And then on Saturday, we'll be in Montpelier for girls sectional final basketball as the Lady Locos will host the winner of tomorrow night's game between Eden and Antwerp. Next week, then, we begin that boys sectional journey. 21-16, Edgerton with the lead at the half over Montpelier. Coverage tonight also brought to you by Yarger Flagle Investment Services of downtown Edgerton, Ohio. Remember Yarger Flagle for all of your investment and insurance needs in Northwest Ohio. We'll start the second half from Edgerton when we come back.
For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture with Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and GE Appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson Mattresses. You'll find everything you need for your home, and if you mention WBNO, you'll get 10% off store-wide till the end of February. Plus, our trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. Don't wait. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, you'll want to shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture through the end of February and save 10% off store-wide when you mention WBNO.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not me, but Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego-powered snowblowers. Don't forget the propane for your grills or heaters and our feathered friends during the winter months while the snow is flying. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or two of bird food or fill your propane tank. And to make things even better for the winter, stop by and check out their in-store tool sale. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan, your stop for all your winter supplies.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Montpelier basketball, Chavez Martin earning a start here in the second half. Brings it in to Kenneth Smeltzer out there along with James Camper, Braden Brink, and Grant Garrell. For Edgerton, it's Maddox Baker, Scotty Krantz, Joel Walkup, who got a piece of that shot that time that was taken and missed, but an offensive rebound is going to be grabbed by Montpelier. So it's Brink, Garrell, Camper, Martin, and Smeltzer as we get a foul called on Maddox Baker in a loose ball scenario there, his second. Out of bounds to Montpelier. Nowhere near getting close to the 5 fouls from in each quarter in this game. Inbounds pass is going to be taken away by Sanchez. And then steps on Sanchez. So the teams will trade turnovers. Montpelier getting it back. Smeltzer snaps it into Brink. Brink left to right. Montpelier left to right. Going left side of the floor. Picking his dribble up, Brink tosses it over to the right side. Now Camper to the post to Garrell, utilizing that size really for one of the few times tonight. And they get the field goal to make it 21-18. Sanchez to the elbow, now to walk up over to Herman. Back to Sanchez, now Baker. That's the 5 out there. Inside cut for Herman, flips it back out to Krantz. Krantz dribble penetrates in the lane. Back cut, now Herman beat Chavez Martin, and Herman lays it home. 5 for Corey Herman. The lead is 5. 23-18 Edgerton. Weaving through traffic, it's Smeltzer out to Garrell. Garrell to Brink. Brink on the wing. Good help that time defensively by Corey Herman on the switch. Top of the key now to Camper. Down to Martin, and what are we going to get? A blocking foul on Sanchez. Kellen Sanchez first. 2 shots coming for Chavez Martin. He has not been to the line tonight. Martin shooting a pair. And that foul was Sanchez just getting his first. Martin hits the free throw to give him 7. Really about a half dozen games or so ago is when is when Chavez Martin for Montpelier started to come on and has done a lot of good things. I mean, you could really make the argument he deserves a 5th starting spot. Nice take that time by Scotty Krantz to finish offensively. 11 for him, 4 for Edgerton here in this third quarter, and the lead is 25-20. Brink to the elbow, had it poked away by Walkup, but the loose ball grabbed by Smeltzer. Smeltzer out near midcourt, in the middle of the floor, now angling left side. Backdoor cut for Brink, got pinned underneath and is stripped on the way up. We're going to go turnover there. That wasn't really a shot because he started to lose the handle getting close to that shot mode. So it'll be 9 turnovers. That was close between a shot and a turnover. Either way, it didn't end up good for Montpelier. Baker hoists a deep 3 off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound to Walkup. He's really been good on the glass again tonight for Edgerton. Spins, I think Martin may have taken a stray inadvertent elbow off that miss. It's rebounded by Montpelier. Nothing dirty, but the way he reacted, something caught him. Now he posts inside against Baker, but short-armed it, no good. Baker now pushing the other way. Did a good job holding his own that time on the interior. Martin unable to capitalize when he had the size advantage in the post. 5:20 to go in this third quarter. 25-20 Edgerton. And a foul is going to be called on Montpelier on a moving screen. It'll be Brink. Oh, I'm sorry, Sanchez. 2-2 for Edgerton. That'll be number 2 on Kellen Sanchez. Inbounds now to Brink. He'll race ahead, go left side to Gurrell. Gurrell, spin move with contact, blocking foul, Corey Herman. First on Herman. Ottawa Hills has grabbed control, up 51-23 over Delta. End of 3 quarters in boys basketball. That's the first foul on Corey Herman, but 4 fouls on Edgerton. Brett Grieser probably starting to make that point as he points to the scoreboard to say, we've committed all the fouls in this third quarter. Is that really the case? And then, of course, the standard line that we heard earlier, Heiss added in his coaching career. Coach, I don't count them, I just call them. 25-20 Edgerton. Sharps down to the low square. Tosses it out, intended for Brink. Krantz got in the passing lane, is going to get an easy 2 and lays it home. Montpelier now with 10 turnovers, and that Edgerton lead swells to 7. 27-20, another giveaway. Krantz with the pickpocket. Krantz in the lane. Krantz has it blocked, but there's a foul on Smeltzer before the block shot. Kenneth Smeltzer will have his first foul. And Krantz will go to the line. 13 for Scotty Krantz. He's 0 for 2 at the foul line. Buries the first one. Martin, after spending a little time on the bench, coming back. Swanton 27, Stryker 25, as we told you at the half of that one. That was the last update we had. Tournament for the boys beginning next week. 29-20 Edgerton with the lead. Nearing the midway point of this third quarter on a Tuesday night. Sharps gives it up to Smeltzer. He'll swing it around to the right side now to Camper. Little hesitation, dribble to the baseline, flips it out to Smeltzer. Great extra pass to Sharps. Pull-up jumper on the move. It's a little bit short. And the rebound to Scotty Krantz coming the other way. Krantz crossover, then between the legs, now into the lane. Out to Knurk, who just reported back in. He'll give to walk up, and they'll reset out in front now to Baker. I'm going to run a set here. 29-20 Edgerton. Noah Weaver is on for the first time in the second half. Gives to Baker. Baker now to Knurk. Now to Weaver, left foul line extended. The gamble by Gurrell gives Weaver a lane, and then Gurrell tries to recover to get the block, but commits the foul. And now 2 free throws on the way for Edgerton as Gurrell gets his first foul, team's second of the third quarter. Noah Weaver has not scored tonight until hitting that free throw. 30-20. Edgerton enjoying their biggest lead of the game right now and adding to it as Weaver goes 2 for 2. Dogs are 6-15, Montpelier 11-9. It's a 31-20 Edgerton lead at the 3.5-minute mark left in quarter number 3. Cross court, Sharps launches a 3, not going to fall. Defensive rebound to Walkup. Walkup now working his way the other way to the trailer in Krantz. Krantz on the baseline, sees a lane, floater won't go in. The rebound to Gurrell off that miss. Edgerton 3 for 6 in this third quarter. Montpelier 1 for 5 from the field. Camper on a pick and roll into Gurrell. His shot is blocked. Tough call going against Knurk there. Looked like he got all ball, but they'll give Caden Knurk the personal and put Grant Gurrell on the line. Two free throws for Grant Gurrell. Knocks home the first. 5 for Gurrell, leading scorer for Montpelier on the season. Walkup going to get a breather. Herman back in. Second one is good. Grant Gurrell with a half dozen. It is 31-22 Edgerton. Full court pressure from Montpelier. Knurk down low to Weaver. Double down on him. He'll rotate it back to Knurk. They'll swing it around now to Herman. Shot fake in the lane. Fake spinning a couple of times. Kicks it out. Knurk! Line drives a three home. His second make from downtown. And it is 34-22. Edgerton with the lead. And a turnover committed by Montpelier. 5th of the half, 12th of the game. 34-22 Edgerton. Getting to a danger point here for Montpelier to not let this thing slide away. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. All the way to the baseline, Krantz. Jump pass now to Weaver. Weaver puts it on the deck, goes behind the back, and a timeout, Brett Grieser. 2:19 remaining, third quarter of basketball. Our score, Edgerton 34, Montpelier 22. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
We are back here in Edgerton, Ohio. It is a Tuesday night. Happy to have you with us here. Our next to last boys regular season game. Edgerton has thrusted ahead in this one. They led after the first quarter by 7, built a 9-point lead. Montpelier went on a pretty good run in that second quarter to take the lead. Edgerton claimed it back late in the second quarter and now have extended it as they've outscored Montpelier 13-6 in quarter number 3 to enjoy this 34-22 advantage. Edgerton spending their second timeout of the night, and out of that timeout, and Montpelier is 2-3 out of the timeout. If I'm Edgerton, I'm pretty patient right now. You got a 12-point lead. There is absolutely no reason to hurry and take bad shots now. You're up 12 and in control of this thing tempo-wise. And if Montpelier, it's a little bit of an aggressive 2-3. It's not a passive stand at 2-3. They're trying to trap a little out of it, but still, if you can handle the basketball, you don't need to chuck it. A 3 is on the way from Baker. It's no good. Rebound, though, offensively. Joe Walkup in traffic, gives it up to Baker. His shot is going to be blocked. Loose ball grabbed by Edgerton and a reset. Here's Krantz from 17, knocks down the J. Scotty Krantz extends the Edgerton lead to 36-22. He has 17 tonight. Really good outing for him as Walkup deflects it out of the hands of Kenneth Smeltzer and out of bounds. And now Montpelier wants to spend a timeout as well. Late third, 1:26 left in it, 36-22 Dogs. We'll be right back.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
Happy to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. It is boys basketball. Edgerton and Montpelier playing for a second time this season. They met back on January 20th, a game won by Montpelier, 51-42. It's right now all Bulldogs leading at 36-22 here with 1:26 left. Both teams, by the way, have 3 timeouts remaining for the fourth quarter, so both in good shape there. Holgate, a 33-32 lead over Maumee in the fourth quarter. Possession to the Locos. It'll be Smeltzer on the sideline. Smeltzer to Chavez Martin on the wing. Martin comes out in front now to Brink. Brink angling left side of the floor, all the way to the baseline. Sealed off by Krantz. Gives it up now to Gurrell. Gurrell puts it on the deck, goes to the rim, fouled on the way up. If it's Knurk, it will be his second. And it is. And Gurrell, who's 2 for 2 at the foul line, goes there now. Gurrell has scored 6 this evening. It has been a battle offensively tonight, really at times for both teams, but obviously you look up and 23 points late in the third, more so for Montpelier on the offensive end. They've had glimmers where they've played okay. Second free throw is good. 36-24 now. Edgerton on top. 1:10 and counting left in quarter number 3. Ball is brought up by Scotty Krantz, now to Herman. Back to Krantz, a left alone. 3, circles out, no good. And the rebound to Montpelier, and then it's taken away, so it'll be a rebound and turnover. 13 now committed by Montpelier, a team that averages in that 16 to 17 range. Krantz to the foul line to Herman, gives back to Krantz. Still a lot of time, 40 seconds to play in the third against this Montpelier zone. It'll now be Herman who has it. The bench is indicating they want one. 36-24 Bulldogs, half minute to play in the third quarter. Montpelier, by the way, in boys basketball, the only team in Williams County above 500 as Krantz stepped out of bounds. That's just the second turnover committed by Edgerton in the second half, the 7th on the night. Yep, nobody else in the county in boys basketball above 500. Only Montpelier at 11-9. Little hop, stop, fade away, not going to fall for Brink. Rebound to Edgerton. 15 to shoot. 36-24 Dogs. 10 on the clock now. Krantz out to midcourt. Directing traffic. Gives it up to Knurk. With 4, with 3. Krantz fading left. Jacks up a 3. No good. And that wraps up your third quarter of play. Bulldogs 36, Locos 24. We head to the final 8 on a Tuesday night on V-Rock Sports.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication, and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Final in boys hoops, it's Ottawa Hills doubling up Delta for a win tonight, 64-32 in boys hoops. Can Edgerton close it? They're up 36-24, just underway in the fourth quarter. Sanchez to walk up top the key. He'll go over to Herman now. Herman, as Baker flashes out high, he has the possession. Swings it around to the right side now to Walkup. Montpelier has gone man. In the lane, Walkup drops it off now for Herman out in front to Baker. Cross court, a near steal for Sharps. Krantz, though, to Walkup. Jump stop in the lane. Getting close to 3 seconds. Gives it up now to a cutting Herman, whose leaner is short, and the rebound to Brink for the Locos. Up ahead now, it's Sharps into the corner to Smeltzer. Smeltzer to the foul line, trying to move on the dribble, had it knocked away by Maddox Baker. Baker into the lane, scoop shot, and a foul is going to be called. Chavez Martin landed on either twisted the ankle, landing on a foot, or came down on it wrong, but he immediately signaled to come on out. Chavez has his second foul. Springfield trailing Napoleon. It's the Cats 33 and Napoleon 28. In the NLL, as Baker shoots a pair, has 5 tonight off the bench. Remember, 2 seniors started. First free throw is no good. Griffin Cooley is going to come on for Montpelier. Second Baker free throw is good. He has 6 now. A minute into the fourth, it's 37-24 Edgerton. Ball given up to Brink. Brink coming to midcourt, looks ahead now to Cooley. Cooley's got a lane to the basket and goes aggressively and scores. Griffin Cooley knocks it home, his first basket and points of any kind tonight. It's 37-26 Edgerton. 6:40 left and rolling in this one. Corey Herman high on the right side, now to the baseline to Walkup. Walkup pivoting, being guarded by Gurrell. Now attacks in the lane. Walkup turned away by a pair of defenders, nowhere to go. 3 seconds is the call. Once he got that deep penetration, nobody was really moving for him to get the ball to him, and then he was just stuck there. 8 turnovers for Edgerton on the night. Montpelier has been guilty of 14. Bulldogs lead 37-26. Full court Edgerton pressure. They tapped it away from Camper. Loose ball on the deck. Montpelier will thankfully keep it, if you're a Montpelier fan, because of the arrow. Possession to the Locos. Sharps pounds it ahead on the right-hand dribble, now gives to Cooley. Cooley picks up the dribble on the right point, hands it off now to Smeltzer. Wants to go down low to the post. It was going to be a turnover, but it's going to be a foul on Baker, which will be his third. On a hold. 1 foul apiece now on each team in the fourth quarter. Still a 37-26 Edgerton lead. Gurrell into Sharps. Sharps maneuvering his way and cannot get the finish. The rebound to the Dogs. Scotty Krantz up the far sideline and into the front court. Krantz at the free throw line. Turns, has it on the dribble on the wing. Montpelier can ill afford now to be zone. They have got to go all man and take chances here, some calculated chances. They're not in desperation mode yet in jumping traps. But it's an 11-point game with 5.5 left. Krantz top the key now to the foul line. Doesn't have the dribble anymore. Loops it over to Sanchez. Sanchez directing traffic. Open post cut. Baker top the key now. It goes to Walkup. Walkup touches it over to Herman. Now slicing over to the right side is Krantz, and he's fouled from behind by Camper, who was trying desperately to stay with him, and that is his third. Sanchez now triggers in for Herman, denied away, and it'll be a turnover. He's going out of bounds and smartly grabbed by Smeltzer. Here comes Gurrell in the painted area. The runner is no good. He got his own miss, puts it up, no good. But Gurrell was fouled in the act. And it's going to be number 4 on Maddox Baker. Asking Bryce Bailey, I think right now, what did he do? Gurrell perfect at the line tonight until there. Missed that one. Now 4 for 5 shooting free throws. Knurk back in for Edgerton for Baker with the 4 personals. 37-26 Edgerton. 5 minutes left in this one. Edgerton hoping to split the season series and end their regular season with a little momentum, heading into the home matchup with North Central next week in sectional boys basketball. Edgerton just lost to North Central this past Saturday night in a regular season tilt. 37-27 after hitting 1 of 2. Sanchez. Bounce pass now to Herman. Herman as Krantz comes to get it. Krantz over to the left foul line extended. Trap is coming. Backdoor cut. Walk up wide open. Too strong on the layup attempt. Offensive rebound, Edgerton. Muscled up. That's no good. And the rebound to Montpelier. Transitioning ahead, and Camper threw it away. 15th Montpelier turnover on the night. Edgerton has committed 9. Braden Brink to the scorer's table in for James Camper. 37-27. Edgerton with the lead. Inbounds comes to Joe Walkup. Walkup far side. A little hip check foul on Brink, his second. Getting close to the 5 fouls here in the quarter. 3 on Montpelier, 2 on Edgerton. It'll be Herman to toss it in, far sideline. Herman into Krantz. Momentum taking him all the way down into the lane, and a foul. 2 shots coming for Scotty Krantz. And that personal will be Griffin Cooley, his first of the evening. Krantz 2 for 4 at the free throw line, has scored a game high 17 tonight, missed the first one. Has another chance here. Nothing but nylon on that one. And a timeout, Montpelier. 38-27 Edgerton, 4:23 left in this one. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at AndrewsO'Neill&Lowe.com.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
2 timeouts remain for Montpelier, 3 for Edgerton. Possession arrow favors Edgerton if we have a held ball. It's 38-27 Dogs. 4:23 left in this one. Montpelier to inbounds. Montpelier 11-9. They still have one more regular season game Friday night at Fairview. Edgerton is done until tournament time next week after this one. Trying to win on senior night. Cooley over to Brink. Dribble drive baseline. Stripped on the way up, but also a foul is called as well. And that foul will be number 3 on Kellen Sanchez. As Brink, who is 0 for 2 at the free throw line, gets a couple here. Unable to hit the first. 38-27 it remains. They have Brink with 3, but he has scored only 2 tonight. Second one is also not going to fall. And on the rebound, Camper commits the foul. And that'll be 4 on James Camper. Three fouls now on... Oh, that's 2 shots. 5 fouls on Montpelier. Holgate 46-40 over Maumee. That is a final in boys basketball. That 5th foul as a team means we go to the other end, and Joel Walkup goes to the line to shoot a pair. He's 1 for 2 at the foul line. And right now, any flow to the basketball game that we had at any time is completely gone. It is turned into a free throw shooting contest. And that's not entertaining. Second one is good. 2 for 4 at the foul line tonight for Walkup as he splits the pair there. 39-27 Edgerton. Midway through the 4th. Brink to midcourt and across. Middle of the floor gives to Gurrell now. Off to the right side to Brink. Brink comes over to the left elbow. Seized defensively that time. Good takeaway, and then a timeout to Brett Greaser. So Montpelier commits the turnover. They're 9th of the half, 16th on the game. It's 39-27 Edgerton as the Bulldogs spend a 30-second timeout.
Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to accompany you through every stage of this adventure. From the excitement of starting a new chapter with your partner to the challenges of buying your first home and even planning for the unexpected, our team is dedicated to helping you navigate life's milestones with confidence. Join us at Midwest Community for a financial partner at every stage of life. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org or stop by one of our branches today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here with you, 3:49 left in this one. It's Edgerton leading Montpelier 39-27. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. Edgerton to trigger in at midcourt. Herman into the backcourt to Knurk. Picked up by Smeltzer. Knurk across at midcourt. Bounce pass middle of the floor to Walkup. Walkup top the key. Walk up to the elbow now to Braden Leppelmeyer, who has come on for the very first time tonight. And near turnover, but Krantz slams it off Brink to preserve possession. Kellen Sanchez hustles to the table to come in with 3.5 remaining. 39-27. Again, back at it tomorrow night. Eden at Antwerp. Girls tournament basketball as we begin the road to Dayton tomorrow evening. For girls basketball, boys starting next week. Sanchez handing it to Herman. Splits through a double team. Herman, backdoor cut. Knurk lays it home. Great execution that time by Edgerton. 8 tonight for Caden Knurk on his senior night, getting a start this evening. Here's Camper fouled by Sanchez, who is guilty of his 4th. And James Camper will shoot 2. Camper hit a 3 in the first half, and that's it for him in scoring. Let's loose of the first free throw. Short. Maddox Baker, with his 4 fouls, runs in for Sanchez, who goes out with 4. Camper to shoot another one. Chavez Martin, remember he tweaked that ankle earlier in the half. He hustles to the table and comes in for Camper. 41-28 Edgerton. Herman, baseball pass up ahead to Krantz. Krantz in the lane. Step back is going to be short, but it's going to be a foul on Martin. Brink. Brink got the foul, his 3rd. And Krantz back to the free throw line. He has scored 18 tonight. Drills the first one to give him 19. Best one tire in service. Best play tonight would be the starts that Edgerton had in grabbing that lead that it appears as they continue to add on to it helped to spell doom early for Montpelier. Inbounds to Gurrell. 3 minutes left in this thing. Wraparound pass inside. Chavez Martin going to be fouled on the way up. We got 5 seconds in that time before a whistle. It's improvement. Martin to shoot 2. Foul is number 3 on Knurk. Martin 2 for 2 at the foul line. Knocks home the first free throw. Montpelier has 9 field goals tonight. Everything else has helped them to get to the late 20s, the upper 20s in points scored has been what they've done at the foul line. 1 of 2 for Martin. Offensive rebound to Gurrell. Kicks it out. Brink for 3. No good. And the loose ball out of bounds, touched by a couple of Bulldogs at the 2:55 mark in this one. Braden Leppelmeyer for Maddox Baker. This will be Smeltzer to toss it in. Backdoor cut for Brink. Unable to catch it cleanly. Should be Edgerton ball, I think. Yes. 10 second-half turnovers for Montpelier, 17 for the game. Edgerton's committed 9. Full court Montpelier pressure, trailing 43-29 with 2:52 left. Herman bouncing it in now to Joe Walkup. Walkup to midcourt and across, and an over and back. Handed it to Krantz, hadn't established anything, so a giveaway by the Dogs. Smeltzer into Brink in the half-court offense along the baseline for Martin. Leppelmeyer got the steal on his backside. Now it's Herman up the floor. Knurk to a cutting walk-up. Walk-up will rotate it out and decide to use more time, which is more valuable right now than any more points. Up 14 with 2:25 left as Edgerton spreads the floor. Montpelier, you thought about this. You weren't thinking about it Friday night. It was a tremendous celebration. Nice take and finish by Scotty Krantz. But now Montpelier is going to lose a second straight game after winning that BBC title. They'll need that Fairview game to try to rectify themselves to get to the postseason with just a touch of momentum. Don't want to lose 3 in a row. Martin got the lay-in. At the other end, Chavez Martin got a block of Joe Walkup. Offensive rebound, though, to Edgerton. And they'll keep possession with 1:50 and counting to play. For Edgerton, this is a good taste in their mouth to end the regular season. Brink gets his 4th. That's 5 fouls obviously already been committed, but 5 are on both teams now. Krantz back to the line to shoot 2 more. 6 of 8, or 5 of 8, now 6 of 9 at the free throw line. He has 23 to lead everybody tonight. 46-31, 2 for 2. And we have an Edgerton timeout, up 47-31 with 1:46 remaining here on B-Rock Sports.
Beat the chill at Knocking Point Outfitters. Thaw heating products, rechargeable seats, hand warmers, and heated wraps for cold weather comfort. Grab a gift card for the perfect outdoor gift. Visit them on County Road 17, just south of US Route 6, outside of Bryan. Knocking Point Outfitters, your warmth destination.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
1:46 remaining, 47-31. Edgerton going to leave here tonight 7-15. Montpelier are going to drop to 11-10 on the season. Edgerton's regular season done. They wait on North Central. North Central, by the way, their regular season is complete as well. Montpelier, 1 more game to play at Fairview, a team hovering around 500. Brink's take is no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. And then Montpelier will be at Patrick Henry to start their postseason play. Both these teams are Division 4 here in the Northwest District. 47-31 Edgerton, 1:20 remaining. Some subs waiting at the table if they get a dead ball. You wonder if Edgerton would take a timeout to get particularly Landon Perry back in one more time on his senior night. Krantz to walk up into the lane, travel, and now they'll get a chance. See if this will end Krantz's night. It will with 24. Herman will leave with 5. Baker, probably his night is done with 6. So Knurk and Perry going to get to play here late. Jacket up for 3 and burying a 3 is Grant Gurrell. 47-34, final 45 seconds of this one. Walk up all the way over to the right side. Surrounded defensively, turns it over, and then as Brink got the steal, a foul is going to be committed to stop the clock at 37 seconds. That's 4 on Knurk. To the line, Braden Brink. He is 0 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. In and out on the first one. Montpelier will send in, Edgerton is going to sub in Andy Meyer. Walkup's night is done with 2, but great work on the glass. Offensive board off that Brink miss. Kick out to Brink for a 3. No. Rebound, put back. No. Finally get a rebound and a putback. And the lay-in was good for Sharps. 47-36. Final 20 seconds. Leppelmeyer to Meyer. Meyer had it knocked away. It'll be out of bounds and belong to Montpelier. That'll end up being an 8th turnover of the half. But it's all moot now. Free throw no good, and that's it. Final score tonight, Edgerton 47, Montpelier 35. Post-game show starts next.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
47-35, Edgerton with the win. Scotty Krantz with 24. Caden Knurk with 8. Maddox Baker with 6. Corey Herman finished with 5. Joel Walkup 2. Noah Weaver with 2. For Montpelier, Grant Garrell 12. Chavez Martin 11. James Camper 4. Hayden Sharps 3. Griffin Cooley, Braden Brink, and Kenneth Smeltzer all scored 2. Tonight, Edgerton shoots 15 of 43 from the field, 4 of 18 from the three-point line. Montpelier was just 12 of 46 shooting, 2 of 15 from 3. 20 free throws for each team. Edgerton hit 13 of 20. Montpelier only 10 of 20. 18 turnovers for Montpelier, 13 committed by Edgerton. Rebounds tonight close, but Montpelier with the edge, 31-28. Again, the final tonight, 47, 35. Edgerton with the win. They're now 7-15 to finish the regular season. Montpelier falls to 11-10 as they go to Fairview coming up on Friday night. Next up for us, girls tournament basketball tomorrow night. It will be Eden at Antwerp. Coverage at 6:40. Tip time at 7. That'll do it for our coverage tonight. Stay with us. More rock on the way here on B-Rock Sports. So long, everybody.